I had to make a lot of the financial decisions on my own. I felt like I had to be the mother in my relationships. When you're a wife, you don't want to be your husband's mom. Let me be clear. I do not believe in this 50-50 nonsense. I have learned from other relationships that you want it to be equitable. You want it to be fair. And 50-50, a lot of the times, is not fair. Usually if there's an imbalance in income, one person is paying a lot more for things and the other person is feeling like they have to catch up or have to provide the same amount, and they end up going into debt or feeling resentful in the relationship, or they just don't feel as safe and secure. For us, it was really important that we had a balance, that one partner didn't feel more powerful over the other, and it didn't automatically mean that one person makes all the decisions. Incomes can change. If one person is starting off with a higher salary, it doesn't mean that the other person isn't going to have a higher salary later in life. Careers fluctuate. Just because I'm the breadwinner today doesn't mean my husband isn't going to be the breadwinner, tomorrow. The goal here is we want to make sure that both partners feel equal. When I look at really successful relationships, I think of people like Vivian Tu and her husband, and she's my rich BFF. And then Ramit Sethi. Him and his wife have different incomes, and I love how they talk about our money, and I love how they dream together. All their money flows into a shared system, and then it's divided into buckets based on a shared vision. We want this system in place because we don't have to work it out each paycheck. They have a joint account and everything funnels into this one account, and then they have accounts for investing, savings, and then they have individual accounts where he has his fund spending money and she has her fund spending money, and it's roughly the same amount. Any other decision that comes up, they make it together. I don't think that married couples should have to ask the other person for permission. I don't think that one person should be asking the other person for money, because I think that doesn't really make it feel like a partnership. There's no secrets, there's no guilt, there's no power imbalances. It's a very harmonious and peaceful relationship. My husband and I were talking, and we think that's going to work for us really well. At the end of the day, it's really important to us to make sure that our relationship is healthy and it's balanced and both partners have a say in the finances. I've never had joint finances with someone. I've always been scared of that and really nervous to do that. I'm really looking forward to doing this differently this time around. This is a better, more positive experience because I'm with the right person. There is a caveat that it is very hard to do this if you're in an unhealthy relationship and with an unhealthy person, or if you're an unhealed person as well. There's a lot of things that you bring into relationships with money because it's an outward reflection of how you're feeling on the inside. Sometimes there has to be some healing that needs to get done, but if you're working through things together, even if you have to get a therapist involved, that's not a bad thing. And then you can heal that and work together and grow together.